Why is my marketing not converting to sales? Here we go. We are live. We are ready to rock and roll. So
Okay,
welcome.
Good morning.
Good morning. Yes, welcome. Hello. So we are live on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitter, and Clubhouse this morning. And we're talking about why do our marketing efforts not always convert to sales? Now, I've got a bunch of ideas, and I know you will as well. So I guess the first thing for me is, if you're going to do marketing, you absolutely must know your customer. You need to know who are they, where are they which platform are they hanging out on, what platform are they hanging out on, but also what are they searching for on that platform, because they might be on different platforms for different reasons. And so the business owner needs to be very aligned with, well, they need to be on those platforms, but they need to understand what are they searching for on those platforms.
Yeah, and I think, are you connecting? Are you connecting with the people that that need your product or service? Not just that are they seeing you, but when they seeing your marketing efforts, does it touch them? Does it actually get inside their thinking, where they can see the need, and then behind that. So you've got to connect first, but then behind that, then do they see value in what you're doing, and are you even asking? That's a big fall down for many, particularly small business owners, are actually asking for the sale.
Yeah, they don't have a clear call to action. Yeah,
and we see a lot of we're I think at the other end now of a big phase where people are trying to do this. I don't like selling, and I don't want to talk about selling, so we're going to do our marketing effort that's not going to actually ask for any sales.
Yes, indeed.
And then that becomes the big issue, because you can connect, you can provide the value, but eventually you've got to ask for the money.
Yeah.
And there's various different ways depending on your product or service to do that, as we go through in all our coursework information. But people are so scared to actually get to the point of why you're a business. The point is that you need to ask for the money.
Indeed.
You've got to get to that point.
Absolutely. And that also then nicely segues into the next part that I was going to talk about is, well, what are you doing to market your business on social media? There's going to be a lot of people out there who just don't want to be on what we're doing on video. And video, we know, is a very valid way to connect with your customer. So it needs to be a variety. So absolutely, you need to have the sales, the paid ads, the call to action, all those sort of things. Definitely. But in what format? Is it video? Is it still? Is it a GIF? Is it a reel? Is it a poll? Is it a quiz? So all those mixture of ways that you can be present on social media to your audience. And this is also your website and all those places as well. But because marketing is anywhere somebody can find you, your customer can find you on whatever platform. So it could be a website, could be a landing page, as you say.
Yeah.
But what's the message? How are you connecting with your customer? The version of, or the type of activity that you're doing on social media, and you absolutely need to mix it up. You need to be educational. You need to have a bit of fun. You need to be selling. So how are you capturing their attention, that they go, oh, they're the guys that do this, that are constantly on lives many times a week, like we are.
Yeah, well, and you can obviously throw a lot of effort and energy into that marketing, but then be in the wrong forums, the wrong platforms, and not be connecting with the right people. So that is the thing. Is again, go back. Who is your customer?
Back to the basics.
What type of person? What demographic? Where do they spend their time? And what's their pain points? And really connect. So you can get in front of get your business in front of 1 million people, but if they're 1 million irrelevant people to you and your business, then waste of time. So make sure that you've got your marketing cannon pointed in the right direction.
Yeah, and to the next level of that is the right time of day, the right day of the week, when are your customers there? And the great thing is all our platforms give us those analytics. We should all have at least Google Analytics. It's free, for goodness sake. Set it up, get it set up by an expert who understands it. But that then gives you the data, because as we know, data is king in any business decision that you're going to make. And one of the big business decisions is, where am I going to focus my marketing? How am I going to talk about my product, and when and how? So, if you're doing scattergun, as you said before, Nick, and it's to a broad audience of 25 to 55, and it's at Friday of a morning at 9 a.m. and your audience is actually female 25 to 35, and they're only on there on Tuesday at 4 p.m, you've completely missed. You might have got the message right, but you've missed when they're there, right? So important.
And are you targeting the right areas? Are they cities? Are they regional? Are they, are they one particular state based or one particular country based? So, really refine who, make sure you know who that customer is, and then, obviously get out on those right platforms.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you can waste a lot of money there. Now, first thing is, I just keep picking back on reading the data, is make sure that you're creating some data. So do something.
Yes.
Then make sure that you've got someone in your business, whether that's you, someone that's a direct employee, or outsourcing a contractor, then to go and interpret that data and start to shape your marketing plan. And of course, above all else, have a bloody marketing plan.
Have a bloody marketing plan. Have a budget. And stick to your budget, right? Like this, marketing, there are some elements of marketing that can be expensive. So you need to be really clear about what is your financial capability for the paid activities you're going to do, and stick to it. Now, if you're getting success and maybe you're doing some split testing, so you're testing whether it's guys or gals, or location A, location B, any of those sort of things. If one is working better than the other, look at the data to find out why, and how can you continue the well-performing one, and what can you do to tweak the one that's not, to have it become well-performing, or do you just drop it because it's clearly a mismatch? So all this data is so important.
And go through and try all of those things and see what works. Give everything a good crack, but make sure you've got someone there managing that. Whether it's yourself or someone else in the business, but make sure you are at least giving it some attention. You mentioned that advertising can be expensive. It can be. Some of it can be really cheap, but I'll tell you what is expensive is going out of business.
Getting sales.
So you've got so make sure that you've got those efforts in play, and that you've got people coming in and knowing who you are and what your business does.
And so the very last point I want to mention here is you need to be on the platforms that your customers on. Your customers don't care that you don't like Facebook or you don't like LinkedIn. Whatever platforms are available to your customers, you need to go and see if they're there. Even TikTok, like, sort of did my head in when we started doing TikTok. I didn't quite get it. Can't say I still quite get it, but we know we have an audience there, so we need to make sure we have a presence. So don't feel, people who are listening to this, that, oh, well, I'm not on Facebook because I don't like it. But if your customers are there, you absolutely must be there. So you need to do that research, and if it's not you doing that research, you have somebody who has the expertise within the business, or that you can bring in to manage that for you. It's such a critical piece. As we know, no sales means no business.
That's it. Now, we do have the boot camp coming up, so just a reminder, you're looking to expand your business, grow your business, get some systems in place, build a better business, have a better life there. Make sure that you're signing up on that Biz Boot Camp. It's coming up on the 14th of April. Yes, so jump in on our website, navigatebiz.com, NAV8biz.com, and go check out that next intake of Biz Boot Camp and be one of the many, many business owners that have expanded their business 10, 20, 30, 40, 50-fold from what it was across those 56 days of intensive mentoring from Joanne and myself.
Yeah, indeed. So we can't wait to see you there. Go check it out. We'll be back here on live on Monday. We'll be back.
Yeah.
You have a great day.
Have a great day, everybody.
Ta-da. Bye.